Hi, welcome back to Orange Therapy on YouTube. My name is Julie. I am a professional counselor in South Carolina, and today I'm going to be continuing on with the series where we have been exploring Brenè Browns' book, Atlas of the Heart. Today we're going to be looking at the emotions that we experience when our mind is blown, but in a good way. Sit back and let's learn about those things together. So in chapter 4 of Atlas of the Heart, Brenè explores the emotions that we experience when our minds are blown, but in a good way. So the first two emotions that she explores are wonder and awe, which at first glance seem like they are very similar, and they are in a lot of ways. Wonder, however, drives us toward exploration. It's an emotion that is kind of founded in curiosity. We experience something and we want to know more about it. It's a little bit like a young child on the beach with his or her parents, and they explore the ocean and they think that it's such a wonderful place. They want to find out more, and so when they go home they read books about the ocean with their parents, and it drives them in a curious fashion to find out more, to kind of immerse themselves in it. That's wonder. It's beautiful. I want to experience more of it. Whereas awe is the emotion that causes us to stand back and let something shine. We want to experience this with others. It's something that we experience with art or nature, music, spiritual experiences and ideas. We experience this sense of awe where we suddenly become small as the world becomes so large around us. She then goes on to explore confusion. Now, confusion takes us to new territories that need to be explored, and it's an epistemic emotion. It's one that's critical to knowledge acquisition and learning, and it can be uncomfortable for us because nobody likes to be confused, but it does lead us toward action, and so it's a motivating type of emotion. Curiosity and interest are explored following that. Curiosity drives us to explore things and find answers. Curiosity can be both a state and a trait, much like anxiety that we've explored earlier. You can have a very curious spirit where you just want to find answers to things, so this curious trait about you. You can also be in a state of curiosity, looking at something going, I wonder what's going on with that. And it drives us to fill in the gaps between what I know and what I don't know. And it starts actually often with interest. We can be interested, however, and it's more of a state. It doesn't always lead us toward curiosity. We can be listening to what somebody has to say and be interested in what they're saying, but it doesn't drive us to seek out more information. Where at other times, we find out information and we want to find out more, like the idea that I have for this particular YouTube series on emotions. I happen to be very curious about emotion and how it impacts our lives and how the understanding of emotion can lead us to have more fulfilled lives. So I decided that I would bring out Brenè Browns' book and hopefully spark some interest and maybe some curiosity with you as well. All right, so the final two emotions that Brenè covers in this chapter are surprise and unexpectedness. And they are similar, again, to one another, but with some really quite incredible differences. When we are surprised, it's something that happens really quickly, and it's an emotion of first cognition and then amplification of the experience. So if somebody says surprise, we might get excited, or we might be surprised by something and be upset by it, but it amplifies the emotional experience. Whereas something unexpected is more of a cognitive, didn't expect that. But it doesn't lead to this amplification of emotion. Whereas surprise causes our heart to beat fast, perhaps, or causes us to be angry or frustrated. Brenè happens to talk about the fact that she doesn't like surprise parties, and so if somebody were to surprise her, she would be very upset. I, however, would be really pleased with a surprise party. I would be embarrassed, but then I would just be moved that people were so sweet to organize something like that for me. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Would you be surprised in a good way? Or are you more like Brenè? You don't like those surprises. The emotions are experienced by all of us. Some of the emotions we like and some of them we don't like. Some of the experiences we like and some we don't like. Some we're more neutral about. But as we grow to learn and understand the experiences in our lives, when we learn to understand ourselves a little bit better, we're better able to communicate to others, to be understood, to be heard, to be known, and to connect. That's what we really long for. I hope that you're learning from this series, and I hope that you come back next time to join me here at Orange Therapy on YouTube, where whether you like surprises or you don't, you are welcome here, just as you are.